I settled my 30-yard pin right on him low, and he still ducked the arrow. It's October 14th. I'm just heading in for my first morning sit of the year. I'm gonna sit a little transition area along a creek bed, hoping to catch the deer coming back off of the alfalfa this morning, and expecting to see quite a few, hopefully. So I haven't been out to this property yet this year. I kind of save it until it gets a little cooler. We got a 26-degree temperature drop from last night till this morning, so should be good out there. Well, that was awesome. I had a buck kind of bumping some does down below me, and the does got over here and caught my ground scent where I walked in, and kind of got spooky, and they took off. I was watching them kind of wander back, and I look over to my right, and this buck's standing right there 30 yards. I settled my 30-yard pin right on him low, and he still ducked the arrow, and it hit him in the spine. But I was able to get out there and get a second shot on him pretty quickly, so that was good. But I'm just waiting for my buddy to show up, and we're gonna get him cleaned up, get some pictures. So I'm on the board. This is the first time I've come into this property. I've been letting it kind of rest and not come in here at all, and try to wait for the weather to be just perfect, and it ended up working out. I was in the stand maybe an hour, had a few does and a small buck come through right at daylight, and looked over to my right, and this buck was standing in one of my shooting lanes at 30 yards. It's a buck that I nicknamed Belly Wound. The reason is because he had a big sack on his belly that he looked like he'd gotten shot through once before, and had pictures of this buck for a few years. I'm pretty certain that it's a 4.5-year-old buck. He's got big bases. The rack itself isn't overly wide, but we know he's an older buck, so he was one of 3 that I was looking for out here. But awesome hunt. Getting the season rolling here. It's my first buck of the year, so pretty excited. Was hunting out of the Aero Hunter Flex.